Hello everyone, I'm High Priestess Autumn Phoenix, and I really needed to come on to IGTV and talk about something about witches. A lot of people confuse witchcraft with manipulation. Witchcraft and manipulation are two different things. Witchcraft, what I always say what it is working with the energy found in nature to bring about change. Manipulation is a witch using that power to infringe on somebody else's free will, like a witch doing a love spell for somebody who has not asked for it, or a witch using witchcraft to turn someone into a puppet, to make them their slave. Witchcraft is usually done for just the witch. Manipulation is used to control, most of the time, mass people, a lot of people. But Christians always put it out there that witches are not really witches because they have to adhere to the wicked reed. They have to follow the wicked reed exactly, and that's not true. If you don't know this, let me tell you, you do not, absolutely do not have to follow everything that is in the wicked reed. The Bible and the wicked reed are two totally different things. In Wicca, you have free choice. In the Abrahamic faith, like Islam, Christianity, Judaism, all of those false beliefs, you have no freedom. You have no freedom in Christianity, Judaism, or Islam. Those false religions manipulate people, and they do, feed on fear mongering, especially in these times. You may have noticed all of these prophets of Jesus Christ just spewing conspiracy theories about this is a virus created by the Rockefellers, this is the New World Order, this is the Illuminati. It's not. It's not. The virus is real. The virus is real. It's not something that was made in a laboratory. It's not. These are the same people who believe that the earth is flat. The earth is not flat, all right? Matter of fact, the earth is not even round. It's more of a shape of an oval. An oval and a circle are two different shapes, in case you did not know that. Witchcraft is done by a witch because something in his or her life has to change now. They can no longer wait for things to work out in the mundane world. So they work alongside the supernatural to bring about the change that they are desiring. Manipulation is trying to get close to someone. It's trying to be somebody's friend. It's trying to brown nose someone. It's trying to kiss somebody's ass and suck their dick or eat their pussy to get what they want. That's manipulation. That is manipulation. Somebody needs to write that down, because it's the truth. I only speak the truth. There you go, just that blunt. You know I don't sugarcoat anything. You know I don't sugarcoat anything at all. I tell it just like it is. I tell it just like it is, because people need to stop being spoon-fed. You have to stop being spoon-fed. You have to hear the truth. You have to breathe it in and accept it. Witchcraft is a craft. It's whatever you want it to be, as long as it is morally done right. Trying to manipulate someone to do what they don't want to do is manipulation. It's using cute words, pretty words, trying to be friendly, trying to be nice, trying to speak softly, trying to speak elegantly to get what you want. That's manipulation. That is manipulation. Witchcraft is going to your altar or your traveling altar and conjuring up a spell or a ritual to change your life, especially if your life right now is shit because of this pandemic. You are going to hear so much more about witches doing spells right now because we are in a pandemic, and they want to change the circumstances that they may be currently going through or may have previously gone through, got out of that fire, and now back into the fireplace they are, and they don't want to be there no more. Witches are all about change. That's why we work with the energy found in nature to bring about change. A witch that uses manipulation is asking for trouble and will receive trouble. You want trouble? You'll get it. You'll get it. It's always good to go with what is good. It's always good to go with what is good, so you don't have any bad karma trying to tackle you, trying to comfort your throat, trying to comfort the throat of your kids. The universe has a funny thing of working things out. Working things out for those witches who practice morally and those witches who are just manipulating things. I said this before, you can't do a spell for someone who does not believe in magic, because they have to be part of the change that they are desiring. If they are not part of the change, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. After you do a spell, there has to be, no, first of all, let me say this. After you do witchcraft, there has to be action behind it. After you do manipulation, listen, after you do manipulation, there has to be even more action behind it, because you wasted so much energy on something that is bad rather than going the right way, which is witchcraft, to work, to align yourself with the universe, to bring about the change that you are seeking faster to you and more favorable to you. Most of the time when witches manipulate, it's not favorable to them. It actually blows up in their face like an atomic bomb. So that is the difference between witchcraft and manipulation. Stop letting people of the Abrahamic faith convince you otherwise just because they don't want you using your powers. They want you stuck. They want you still living in the ghetto. They still want you living in a trailer park. They still want you poor and impoverished and struggling. You don't have to. That's why people do witchcraft, because they don't want to have to go through life doing things the hard way. That's why people do witchcraft, because they don't want to go through life doing things the hard way. You don't have to. You don't have to. But for those who manipulate, the favor is not going to be long-lasting. Witchcraft brings about significant, permanent, positive changes. Manipulation, that may work for a little while, maybe a month or two, but then it'll start to fade and fade and fade until you're back at square one. What witch wants to be back at square one? So do share this broadcast with anybody who just doesn't understand the difference between witchcraft and manipulation, how it's going to turn out if you do manipulate, and how it's also going to turn out if you do witchcraft.